everyone, Six Figs here from YouTube. I cannot believe that we are going to be talking about sex tapes on today's video. We're going to be talking about crypto. We're going to be talking about just all this crazy madness that just continues on happening. It's just insane. So welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at in the world. I'm Six Figs, the host, and we are just going to dive right into it. And Mr. Whale of all people is saying that there is allegedly a sex tape of SBF and Caroline. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. Don't make sex tapes. Don't do it. Leave that for the professionals that work in the industry. This is just disgusting to me. Okay? Don't even watch this video. It's just why anybody would want to in the first place. It's gross. But I just cannot. Of course, folks, it's coming out that they have got a sex tape after they burnt down and blown up this complete industry. Hey, we got a sex tape that's going to get released. Unbelievable. This is great news. FBI is planning to extradite Sam Bankman-Fried, or Fraud, depending on how you pronounce things here, folks, from the Bahamas. As crypto contagion from FTX spreads to $20 billion. You know what? Good. I hope they lock this MFer up for good. And finally, some lawmakers are about to investigate dirty old Gary Gensler, folks. Good old dirty Gary Gensler. I made this little meme on him last night. If you've ever seen the movie Dirty Harry, look it up. You'll see that the cover is very similar, and I decided to throw on good old dirty Gary's face in Photoshop over, having a brain fart. I don't remember what his name was. The lead character in that movie. But we've got Chairwoman Waters, Ranking Member McHenry announced December hearing to investigate FTX collapse. Well, you know what? A December hearing? All this stuff has been going on now for the last week and a half, and they're going to push this thing out to December? I mean, how about late November, early December? It's ridiculous. But the good news is that they are looking to investigate what's going on. And they are demanding an investigation of Dirty Gary's role in this disaster. Because when it comes down to it, Dirty Gary's boss was Caroline's daughter, I believe. And Caroline was dating Sam. And then Sam was talking to Gary. And it was just this big old circle jerk of people getting with each other, probably. Hope we don't see that on the sex tape. We've got Dominic Williams, who really drops a banging twister of a tweet here. A two-post tweet. New York Times is bizarrely soft on SBF. Now Dfinity wants denials. I'm sure he wants details. SBF, did you pay or anything for Arkham's defamation hit piece on ICP? Andrew Sorkin, NYT, did you promote Arkham for SBF? Now a prize guest in your deal book conference. Wow. I mean, when we look at who the big players were at defaming Dfinity's name, early on, it was the New York Times. And we saw a lot of these writers that were writing these hit piece articles on Dfinity now writing these same articles that Sam Bankman-Fried is going to save crypto again. Incredible. And so hopefully this John Ray III, or whatever his name is, the new CEO of FTX, can go in, provide some sort of insight to exactly what is going on, like the trading logs relating to the ICP perpetual futures chart, where FTX basically pumped the price of ICP to the moon and rug pulled it before it even launched. Think about that. I have some conspiracy theories on that as well. When we saw Sam Bankman's jet take off the other day, like a week ago or whenever that was, it left the Bahamas. It went to South America. If I was Sam Bankman, I was involved in all this stuff, what's the first thing that I would have done? I would have loaded up all the evidence as much as I could fit into this jet. Servers, computers, everything, phones. And I would have flown it the hell out of Dodge to South America. That stuff's probably already been recycled. Oh, man. Oh, man. Felipe is out there dropping absolute bangers. As my bio says, I'm here for the decentralized metaverse. That's pretty sick. Internet Computer is already the #1 crypto in the metaverse category and on CoinMarketCap. So you can see that he really knows his stuff when it comes to the metaverse, because I had no idea that CoinMarketCap had Internet Computer listed as the top dog for metaverse potential. Think about that, folks. That's pretty sweet. One of my favorite, CoinCommit. Now, they are a great little Twitter handle. I shouldn't say little. Great Twitter handle to follow. And looks like today's top 10 tokens by most commit ICP. And ICP is just front running everything when it comes to new lines of code, when it comes to most commits, when it comes to like the most active devs, things like that. You don't see any other projects on here as much as ICP. That's why I'm so bullish on it. Let's get into the let's get into the charts here. This is something that I just really want to kind of go over. And you know what? We're going to look at Bitcoin here because, you know, with all this stuff going down with the markets and things like that, you know, I don't know what could possibly go wrong. What could possibly go wrong from here? Is Sam and Caroline's sex tape going to go ahead and completely rug the markets again when that thing drops, or what? Folks, it's getting real complicated around here. Absolutely. So when we look at Bitcoin, things like that, we can almost recognize that there may be some sort of falling wedge with Bitcoin right now. We can see that this trend line really followed through this price action. And now we have price action testing the upper trend line of this gigantic falling wedge. I can tell you guys that if this fails and we see price dip to the downside, man, we'll be in for a world of hurt. But when it comes down to this, we have to think that, okay, ICP, when it comes to this most recent crash and stuff, yeah, it stinks, folks. And there's been a lot of people impacted by what FTX, Alameda, and Sam Bankman did to Internet Computer and its token. But really, when you look at this in hindsight, folks, when you look at this in hindsight, I want you guys to think about this. When it comes down to it, they have already beat the shit out of the Internet Computer price tag so badly since it launched that we've been down in these dumps now for a long time. Really, if the markets take like another crazy leg down, I could see people holding the ground or holding the line with ICP. And you could see ICP really kind of shoot up through that crypto market cap rank. I think I checked today. It was like 39th. So I'm hoping that we see ICP, you know, within the top 5, 6, 7 coins. That would be huge. It's going to take some time right now. So it is what it is. So this is what's known as a shift pitchfork. This is kind of like a guide to show you where some support and resistance levels might be within some of these channels. You can see that right now ICP is testing this lower channel here. So I'm hoping that this is indeed the bottom. I'm hoping that maybe we can get some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern like this to play out, because wouldn't that be sweet? Right now, I mean, ICP's got this little area here, thin Ichimoku cloud, on the daily chart where it could pass the price right through it without any issues. So I'm hoping that we can at least see this retest of at least $4.74, somewhere in there, maybe up to this $6 level if things start bouncing. But man, with the way things are going in the crypto markets right now, it's nuts. I mean, think about this. We've got Sam Bankman going to jail, hopefully. He's being extradited for questioning. Whether or not anything happens to him is anybody's guess. We've got this head chair of the SEC being investigated by lawmakers. We've got SBF, Caroline's sex tape, dropping on the 18th. This is all stuff, believe it or not, that could shake the market. I've been hearing all this stuff about Gemini now that's coming out, folks, which Gemini is one of the biggest players in the game. When it comes down to who do we even trust anymore? I'm afraid to move my crypto to an exchange just to sell it. That's how bad this has gotten. And I like Coinbase. I like crypto.com. Really, those are my personal last two exchanges and I'm on the fence with crypto.com, right? My trust levels are not the same as they were a month ago, 2 months ago. And when it comes down to Coinbase, man, they have been the quiet kid in the back of the room that hasn't been saying squat through this whole thing. Either they are in trouble or they are just chill and doing okay. I don't know. One thing I know is this crypto lending stuff has got to slow down. It's got to stop. Even stop if we want to avoid these huge messes like this. We've been hearing people talk about these proofs of reserves. That's necessary. There's just too many people getting over leveraged. Too much greed. I hate it. So I'm done ranting and raving today, but it sure felt good. And thank you all for listening to it. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day wherever you're at in the world. Check out the end screens for some more videos and stuff like that on the IC. See you guys all in the next video.